GT Holidays, South India's #1 travel brand.
Newly launched Vivo V40 series, available now with exclusive offers at Puvika.
Jensen and Nicholson Paints. Whenever you see color, think of us.
Hello, Saiju Kurup. Welcome to Galatta Plus.
Thank you, Bharadwaj.
Very, very nice to have you. You're one of those faces that every time I see a Malayalam film, I think I see Saiju Kurup in it. So it's almost like I've known you all my life. At least for the past, 15, 20 years, of seeing Malayalam films. So, first of all, congratulations on completing more than 100 films.
Yeah.
As an actor, congratulations again because you've now become a producer of this film called Bharathanatyam.
Yeah.
Most people start off as a second-rung actor, third, go to become hero's best friend, something, then become a hero.
Yeah.
Start off as a character actor, then become a hero, right? For you, you start off with Mayukam Hariharan directing the film, and you start off as the leading man. And then, this one, your heroine is Mamta
Yeah.
Mohandas. I mean, you both make your debut in that movie. And then you say that, I'm going to, keep going, in character roles.
Yeah.
At any point, did that feel like a step down?
No, never. I will tell you. That is the first movie I came in a lead role, and the second movie, Lion. That is director Joshi. He directed the movie, and I was there in only 3 scenes, I guess. And the third scene, I was playing a dead body because I'm getting murdered in that movie. So never in my thought it came that I should only continue with the lead roles. That's because I was working in telecom sector.
Right.
And I had good salary and all at that time. And at that time, my age was only 25, 26. And I was getting good salary. And I because of the sales stress, I quit the job from telecom. And then I thought that, okay, I will continue in the Malayalam industry as an actor. I just needed work. I very well knew that I don't know how to act at that particular time. And if you see my old movies, not in Mayukham, but after that, few movies I did. In that, my wife used to say that your dialogue and hand coordination is not good. So you should actually learn acting from or do some workshop. So today we have almost in all junctions in Cochin, we have this acting class and workshops and all. But those days, that is in 2005, 2006, we didn't had, and I had to go to Pune then or Bombay, and which was not financially viable for me at that time. I said that to Anu, my wife. I told her that no, we can't do it right now. But I think that the makers are okay with me, and at that particular time, I didn't know that I am pathetic in acting. Okay, so that was my thing. But I was getting movies at regular intervals. Not that every month I was shooting, but every 3 months or 4 months I used to get a movie. And the payment was less, but then at that time, the amount which I wanted to survive or my family to survive, I used to get that much amount. So I was okay with that. And I also knew that, see, to become a lead actor, there should be some connect with the audience. Then only we can become a lead actor. Because in 2 hours of the movie, 1 hour 45 minutes, people has to see this guy, because he will be in almost all scenes, right? So my acting was not good at that particular time. I knew that, and my first movie didn't do well.
Yeah.
So that is also another thing. So I quit my job. So now what I wanted is to survive in the film industry, because I have told my parents and my parents-in-law that I will be doing good in the film industry, but they didn't know what exactly is happening in the industry. But I knew I would be getting not movies every month, but I will be getting movies. I just knew that, and I just trusted God that He has brought me into movies. See, I never went and asked chance. Okay, I didn't ask opportunity to any of the directors, because I never thought that I had to act. But ultimately, I came into the industry on a sales call. I met M.G. Srikumar sir, and So I always had this thing in mind that why would God give me that opportunity? Then He might have thought something. God might have thought something. That was my thought process. So I just kept on praying and waiting for the right break. And after 8 years, I got the break in Trivandrum Lodge. That was VKP's movie. And I found that in every movie, in those 8 years in the struggling period, in all movies, while a shot is being taken, I was always bothered about my hands. And when 2009, 2010 came, in few shots, I used to not think about hands. Okay. Now it's that I am not bothered about my hands. So I also came to know that, I realized that, in fact, that somewhere some polishing has happened automatically. Not that I worked for that, but due to my experience in Trivandrum Lodge was my 29th movie, and out of those 28 movies, I got the experience.
Right.
Or the confidence. So then in Trivandrum Lodge, I could do better, and
That became your breakthrough.
Yeah,
role.
and that was the first time, Baradwaj, that I was handling a humorous character.
Yeah.
See, from humor is the difficult thing to do in acting. The guy who didn't know acting, he was doing the humorous role, and I was very, very scared on the release day that I would get wooed by the people, I thought. Because hooting and all happens. So I thought that a lot of disturbances will be there as soon as the public sees me. But my time was good, or God's grace. And of course the character was well written, and VKP had made it very well. So everything put together, that became a break for me.
Nice. You use the word God a lot, right?
Yeah.
It's like just to take what would one would call a devil's advocate argument.
Yeah.
There are many people who come to the industry and say, they pray and they want a good success. They want to last in the industry. They want to become a big hero, or even a character actor, or even a music director, or even a whatever it is. Why do you think only some of them succeed and the other people don't? Because everybody prays and everybody has
correct.
the faith. Now, I'm not trying to argue, but how do you explain it? Like, why do you think Saiju Kurup was given this opportunity? How do you explain it?
See, the question is very right, in the right place also. But the thing is that, what you said is right. All are God's children.
Right.
Okay. Everyone prays, and only a few people get success. So I don't have an answer for that. But then I think that if you work hard, and like in Alchemist, they say that if you wish for something, and the whole universe conspires. So that happens actually. I think so. But there is another argument in that. That is, many people get successful in the first movie itself.
Yeah.
That is also happening. But then if they take it in a lighter way, the success, then the success won't last. Okay. It will be a short period success. And I also think that God knows when to make an individual successful. That is, when we are ready to handle success, then God gives us success.
Right.
I think so.
So the 28 films was the waiting period, and the
very true.
Trivandrum Lodge was the...
And I will tell you one thing, had my first movie been successful, I won't have been sitting in front of you and talking. Because,
What? Why?
Yeah, because I was only 24, 25 years of age at that time, and nobody from my family were there in films. So I got a very big break in a Legends movie, and that movie, if it was a big hit, then it would have gone to my head, definitely. So at that time, I very well know that I couldn't have handled success. So then I got a lot of, I was not getting mainstream movies at that time after my first movie. So I was just calmly waiting, and at this particular point when the Trivandrum Lodge came, so I knew that this is what is going to happen in future also. That is, every movie won't work. So I knew how to handle success. So right now, if it gets to my head, now Trivandrum Lodge is a hit, I got a break, now it gets into my head, and if I change my attitude, so then there will be a problem, because I might last for 1 or 2 years, and after that again, back to zero.
That's a good explanation, because, maybe it's just that some people, you have to want it
Yeah.
badly enough.
Yeah.
And then, kind of a thing. Did you want, was it just like, I want to be in films, or was part of the want also, I want to be a leading man?
No, it was not at all there.
That was not
it
there
was
at
not
all.
there.
So
Still-
when Jubilee happened,
Yeah.
or when
Andhippa was
Gunda,
there.
sorry?
Andipanotam was there at
Yeah,
that
yeah,
time,
yeah,
2007.
yeah, yeah.
So,
So,
in fact, you said about Gunda Jain. I was not doing lead roles. And
Gunda Jain was a 100th film, right?
yeah, it was my 100th film.
Yeah.
So at that time, I was very happy doing supporting roles.
Right.
Because I could do more number of movies. All those things were there. I could do varied characters. And when Arun Vega, the director, he approached me for this, I said that, see Arun, I'm not looking into this lead character. You give me another character. There are other male supporting characters also, which are very good in that movie. So you give me one of those, I will do. So he said that, Chado, you just listen to the script, and if you don't like it, you just reject it. I said, okay. And then after a week, the writer came and he narrated the script, and it was really good. So I was like, I didn't want to leave that character and that movie. So I took a decision that, okay, one movie I will do as a lead character, and then I will again carry on with my supporting roles. But that movie was successful. It did well at the box office, and the producer had profit and all. So then what happened is that once I did this movie, then few other lead role characters came to me, and I thought that, okay, let me just check, because Guardian came to me. So Guardian's story was also really good, and I hadn't till then done such type of a character. So I said okay to that also, and then I completed that movie. Then the COVID came. Then Vipin Das approaches me for Antakshari. So Vipin called me, Saiju, I'm planning a movie called Antakshari, and I want you to do the lead role. So I was like, again a lead role, what should I do? And I said, Vipin,
you must be the only person who thinks like this, right?
after this chat, I will tell you behind the camera that one movie which a couple of movies which I didn't do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Vipin called me for this. I said, Vipin, I don't want to do lead roles. See, already I have done Gunda Jain, this Guardian, 2 movies I've already done, and these movies hasn't released till now. So now after the COVID, we will see after it releases, if it becomes successful, then I will get that confidence. So right now, so you look for somebody else. So Vipin just told me one thing that, see, I understood what you said. If I approach a star for this character, the problem is that the star always wins, but you don't have an image right now. So people know that the protagonist might win or will win, but if Saiju Kurup is playing that character, he may fail also.
Yeah.
That thing is there.
That's the beauty of,
So I was convinced of that. And already he had given me the synopsis also. So I thought that, okay, let's give it a try. And I did Antakshari. And it also came out really well. And I think it is the second highest, most watched Malayalam movies on Sony Live.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what I got and first time, other than Malayalam reviews, I got Bengali reviews on YouTube, I got Punjabi reviews, I got Kannada reviews about Antakshari.
Yeah.
And Antakshari, this title being a Indian title, so everyone could relate to that.
Right.
And that was a very well made movie. So like that, when these movies became successful, then I thought that, okay, now at least these movies are not huge hits, but then the producer is not losing money.
Yeah.
So I thought that, okay, if such and such budget movies comes to me, and if I feel that it's interesting, I should do it.
Nice.
So now we have reached here.
And now you've reached a position where you're starring in your own production, which is Bharathanatyam.
Yeah.
So, see, a character artist's life is, in a way, once you're established, it's a nice life because you have a limited number of days shoot, and then you can move on to the next interesting character. So the variety is always there in the roles that you play. Hopefully, like, it keeps coming.
Correct.
You can do comedy, you can do drama, you can do this, you can do that. There's no image sitting on you. Correct. And and then you don't have the weight of carrying a film.
That's the biggest thing. Responsibility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a thing. So it's actually a very good place to be in if, like a thing. But to get from there and say, I want to take the risk of producing a film. Because producing any film is a risk, right? Whether it's star, no star, whatever it is. Tell me about that mindset that said, I need to produce a film.
That thought process came from the first movie itself. When I was doing my first movie,
Mayukam.
Mayukam.
Ah.
So I always wanted that if I make money, I will definitely produce a movie.
Oh, okay.
Okay. In 2011, I wrote a script. Me and my other friend called Nikith, we wrote a script, and that was made as a movie. It was an amateur script. The movie's name was My Fan Ramu, and Rajiv Pilla was playing a superstar, and I was playing his fan. Okay. So after that, people used to ask me, "Are you writing something these days?" So I said that no, it requires a lot of patience, and also I don't have that patience and all. So that time, because I didn't have movies at that time, so I wanted to do something in the industry. So I thought that okay, let's write something. Of late, people are asking me that a lot of actors are becoming directors. So are you planning for that? So I always tell them that see, all these things actually need patience, and you should have a lot of creativity for this.
Right.
Be it a writer or a director or an art director, all this needs a lot of creativity. So I don't have that creativity. So the only thing I want to do other than acting in the film industry is producing a movie. And that also, I want to just produce one movie. Not for the namesake, but I want to produce a good movie. So now what happens is that I heard a lot of scripts, and I like a lot of scripts in which I was playing protagonist, and I did 5-6 movies as a protagonist recently. But when Krishnadas Murali, he calls me when I was shooting for Osler in Thrissur, and he also belongs to the Thrissur district. He is from Guruvayur. So he calls me randomly and says that he wants to narrate a story to me. So in Oslo, what happened is that I was playing a guy who can't talk, who can't speak. So I didn't have dialogues. So I had got a lot of time. So I said that, okay, you come the very next day. And Krishnadas is a very brilliant guy. Why? Because if I'm giving him 10 minutes, he would narrate the whole story in 10 minutes. Okay, interestingly. If I give him half an hour, he will narrate it that way. And within 30 minutes, he will stop. Okay, and the story will be finished. So he sat with me for 20 minutes or something. I had my lunch and in the break. So I said that let me listen to the script. I found it interesting. Let me listen to the script. And then I listened to the script, and I was like, I want to do this movie. So I didn't think of production at that time. I went to Dubai for a holiday with family, and I met Thomas Thiruvalla, the other partner. He had invited us for lunch at his home, and he was generally asking me which are the new stories you found interesting. So I told him that there are 2-3 movies which I have filtered and kept. So I narrated him 2 stories. He said that this thing, Bharathanatyam, this is interesting. What I will do is I am coming in January. So this was December, and he said that I am coming in January for this producer association's meeting. And I want to listen to the script. Just tell them that I want to listen to the script. So he came, and then we narrated the script, and he was also very much interested in this thing. And then after Krishnadas left from my office, I told Thomas, I also want to be the producer. I also want to co-produce this movie. So what is your opinion about that? So he was very excited. He said that, wonderful. So let's do it together. And then this movie is happening. And we had got a lot of issues in casting and all, because one cast, that is my elder sister's cast, that was a little dicey casting, because we were approaching a lot of actors. They didn't have dates, because this was in January last that we met Thomas Edison and we fixed, and I had dates only in March. So we had to start in March.
March 2020. 24.
24, yeah. The time was less, only 1 month or 5 weeks were there. So we had to, because you can see in the poster, a lot of actors are there. It's actually a family movie, and basically the template which we follow in all the movies is that one hero is there, and he will be having a pair, and that is a heroine. This movie doesn't follow that template. We have a family. We are telling a story of a family, and it's a out-and-out comedy movie, and there is no forced comedy in this. No counter-to-counter dialogues, dialogue comedy in that. All are situational humor. And we have female lead, not the heroines, so-called heroines, but we can call them heroines.
Yeah.
There is Kala Rajini Chechi, then Divya Nair is playing my elder sister, then Shruti is there, she's playing my younger
Right.
sister. And all these people are Srija Ravi, you might be knowing, yeah. She is also doing Tamil movies. She has acted with me in Antakshari also. She played a police officer, and in Janamaitri also she was there.
Right.
Swati Das. Swati Das is playing my brother-in-law, who was in Tallumala.
Okay.
And Nandu Chetta, Nandu Podwal, he is there.
Right.
Then the head of the family is played by Sai Kumar. Somehow we managed everyone's date, and we just started off, and you won't believe, it was raining all over in Kerala, and we were shooting in Mala. We got rains in Mala, but not while shooting. So everything, again coming to God, blessings were there. And generally what happens is, we go to a location and we go to the hotel room. Like tomorrow the morning the shoot is starting, and the day before night we reach the hotel. And I try to sleep. It's a new place. I don't get sleep properly. Okay. You won't believe, I was staying, we rented out a house near the location. And I was staying there with my staff, and Thomas Edison was also there. I was so peacefully sleeping. Being a producer, I shouldn't be peaceful, basically. But I was so peacefully sleeping in that home. And everything about the movie was positive.
Nice.
Yeah.
I look forward to it because, but before that, I want to know, you spent a lot of your growing up years in Nagpur, where you might not have had much access to Malayalam films, like the brand new film.
Correct.
So what were some of the films that you saw? Just name some films like...
The first movie I saw on a black and white TV, those days we didn't have TV. When Thomas Uncle and Baby Auntie used to be there, a family friend, and they had this 3-in-1. The black and white TV, radio, and the audio cassette player. That was 3-in-1.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 2-in-1 we have heard, but 3-in-1 was there.
Okay.
It was a small TV.
I have never heard of this.
Yeah. So they had this TV, and on Sundays they used to, on Sundays or Fridays.
How big was the TV?
This much. Very small.
Wow.
I mean 14-inch.
14, okay.
Yeah. Maybe less than 14-inch. That is very small. I don't remember the day, that is either Sunday or Friday. It was Sunday, I guess, because it was daytime. And I saw Kodiyatam.
Oh.
Yeah, Kodiyatam was the first movie in Nagpur, what I saw. Mostly all hit movies of Mammootty sir and Laletan I have seen. I have repeatedly seen Thalam Thittidarattu. That had Rajkumar sir and Menaka Chechi in lead roles. And all songs were good. It was written by Cochin Hanifa Chetan, yeah. And there was this song called Sindhu. That was the name of Menaka Chechi in that. So there was one Pillai Uncle and Lalade Auntie, and Pillai Uncle was a builder, and he used to hire VCR.
Yeah, that was the big thing,
Yeah, and this video cassette. And he liked this Thalam Thittidarat a lot. And he used to every time bring this cassette, and then we had no other options to, rather than to see this movie.
Yeah.
So I have seen it a lot of times. And then comes this movies like Thalavattam, Chitram, then Abhimanyu, then Suryamanasam, all those things came, and
These are theatre or this also?
not theatre, all VCR
VCR,
watching.
okay.
Yeah. When summer holidays used to happen, then we come here for 1 month in Kerala. Then that time, whichever movies were released, like Oru Nambarthipu or Manchatatadu, all these movies were released in, I guess, April, May and all. So I saw all those in theatres in Cherthala.
So two things. One is you were always a movie buff.
Yeah.
So when you saw the movie, it was not like watching a movie, it was like a big thing for you. It was not like, because some people watch movies just like some casual entertainment. That's not, for you it was like a serious watching.
Yeah, serious watching, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the second thing is, I wanted to know what your sensibility was, because everybody has like, okay, if I make a movie, this is my idea of a good movie. From all that you saw, which movie would be that? It's like, this is my idea of a good movie. This is something, if I produce a movie this day, this is what I'd like to make.
Definitely it will be Chitram.
Chitram.
Chitram had all those commercial things, what a movie needs. That is a formula of a wholesome entertainer.
Yeah.
The ease with which Laletan has performed or Naradu Anuchetan has performed.
I'm getting goosebumps thinking of that, yeah.
It's mind-blowing. I have watched Chitram for almost 50-60 times because such a wonderful movie.
Yeah.
after the entry of Lalitan over the bridge, there is one scene over the bridge. He is talking to this foreigner. From there, the movie just goes on, and we feel that this movie shouldn't have finished.
Yeah.
And watching Lalitan and Mammootty sir at that time, I used to think that if I knew them, I could see them once, because we could relate to them. And mostly, but those days I used to watch Hindi movies more. And I was a big fan of Mithun Chakravarti, Govinda, and then came Shah Rukh Khan.
Right.
So,
So you're talking about late 80s,
Late
early,
80s,
early 90s,
yeah.
mid 90s, yeah.
correct.
So when you decided to produce this film, which is Bharathanatyam, somewhere you felt that this is a film that I like, and it also is a film that, like, something like all the films that I watched earlier, like in the sense of not exactly plot-wise, but in terms of appealing to a larger audience and that kind of a thing.
Definitely. See, now what happens is I hear a lot of scripts. I did movies. I have seen movies. So, not comparing to any of the movies, but Bharatanatyam has that thing that if people watch in theaters and they sit for 10 minutes, they will get into the movie.
Right.
After the 10th minute, they get into the movie. First, they won't understand that where this movie is actually going. Okay. So, after the 15th minute, people will make a decision that, okay, this movie is going this way.
Right.
But after the 20th minute, the movie goes in the other direction. So, that is the, positive thing about this movie, what I felt when I heard the script.
Right.
And it's really well made. This we have been saying for every movie, all actors say, all directors say that we have made a very good movie. People might take it that way, but then when the movie releases and once they watch it, then they will come to know that what Saiju said was right.
Right.
So we are that much confident.
Nice. And what about your Sony Live series?
Yeah, so that is going to be streamed in October.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that has you with one of my favorite directors, Rahul Regina.
Yeah. He's acting in that.
He's acting in that.
Yeah, he's the writer.
Yeah.
He's an actor, and he has produced it too. And Srikanth Mohan is the director.
So he's a showrunner, you would say?
He's the showrunner.
Okay.
See, basically, people cast me in characters which, Sadharnakaran, we say, common people.
Common.
Yeah, so I get those type of characters.
Right.
So in this also, people might have seen this type of a guy in a taluk office. I'm playing a deputy tehsildar. And this guy has got, he's a very nice guy. But he has got that grey shade also. But you won't hate him.
Yeah.
Because watching the web series, you won't hate him. Because he's doing right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the whole setting of that web series, literally the art director, he has done a very good job by creating, it's a set basically, but by creating the duplicate of a taluk office.
Okay.
Which looks original.
As a character actor, you devote X number of days to a movie and then you move on to the next movie, and it's a fairly limited number of days because the role is like a fairly limited role, right?
Correct.
What is it like to do a huge stretch, spend a huge stretch of time on a series?
See, what happens is sometimes 2 hours for a movie, we feel that if we had got half an hour more, we could have added something more to this.
Yeah.
But when it is a web series, we get time to say a story much elaborated. That is a good thing about the web series.
Yeah.
And web series are shot like movies only.
Yeah.
Or maybe above, better than a movie. So that the OTT platforms gives that much budget for the infrastructure.
Yeah.
So that's a great thing about web series.
Right.
And it's time consuming, but they also pay as well.
Yeah. But tell me, Saiju, why in India, Hindi web series have really established themselves, right?
Yeah.
But the other languages, we haven't really established, when you quickly try to name a good web show in the other languages, you can maybe name one or two, that's all. It's like, why haven't the other languages established themselves in this zone, in this web series zone?
I don't know, maybe because of the content. See, like this thing came, the first web series, Anurag Kashyap's web series,
Sacred Games, yeah.
Sacred Games. Sacred Games, the first season was just awesome. So it was the first of the kind, and people were introduced to the concept called web series in India. Many people might knew about the Korean web series and all, but
Yeah.
mostly, majority of the people came to know from Sacred Games. And then come Talok, then Mirzapur and all. So we started watching web series like that, and that became the benchmark. Now we have to give above that. If we are doing a web series which is action oriented or like Mirzapur and all, thrillers where there is violence and all, we have to give it above that.
Yeah.
So maybe for regional web series, that sort of budget might not be there.
Yeah.
So they might be producing it in a smaller scale. Now, this Jai Mahendran, I definitely believe that the people, of course, Malayalis will see, outside also, people will definitely like it. See, now we liked Panchayat. I'm not saying it's like Panchayat, but it doesn't have violence. It's a very soft type of story, and it's made very well.
Right.
And once the trailer and all comes, then people will come to know. But I definitely know that Jai Mahendran will go places.
Is Mahindran your character's
yeah.
name?
Yeah.
That's your
Yeah.
character's name. So
And it's the first originals of Sony Lip, Malayalam originals of
oh,
Sony
the
Lip.
first original
Yeah.
Malayalam. Okay, nice. So this is an exciting period to be Saiju Kurup. You're not only doing movies, you're also doing your first production venture, your first web series.
Yeah.
And what are the films that you're looking forward to?
Different from the genres or characters I do, I have committed 2 action movies wherein I will be doing some action. I don't know how much successful I will be or how much good I will be at that, but I am doing it.
That's the best way, no? Because the thing
Yeah.
is, you have to put yourself out there to
Yeah.
know what you'll be at. I'm very excited. So
So Antakshari had that thing, little bit, that mood was there, but it was not action oriented. That mood was there, action mood was there in that.
Right.
But the movies which I have committed has got few action sequences.
right. Are you an angry man?
I'm not an angry man. I'm a very
Peaceful?
Peaceful, yeah. I like to be. See, people tell something to me which I don't like, so I just ignore that and walk away from them. I don't react much, unless and until it's very necessary to react. I won't react because I don't get the night sleep.
Right.
I want to be at peace. So,
No, you keep saying peace, and then earlier you said about telecom job. There was stress, right?
yeah.
But the thing is, film industry also has stress, right?
That was a good question. So now I am under 10 times more stress than what I had during corporate life.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I didn't know that. What I thought is that I will leave this job, and because it was sales pressure. So what I thought that I will be getting movies regularly. I will go and act. I will get money. I will live like this. But I didn't know that a point will come when I will take stress for the release. If the movie is a hit, then now next what? If the movie is a flop, then the stress for because we will be under stress when the movie is not doing good. So all those things. Now I got into production. Now all the businesses. Now how to market this movie, how to place this movie in the market, how to get audience to the theaters. All these things are just 1 minute back you said that now it's like Saiju Kurup's time. Jai Mahendran, his web series is coming. Now you have become a producer.
Oh my God, did it?
Yeah. So that made my responsibility more. I mean, I'm thinking of that responsibility, and actually, right now I am under severe stress. But I'm trying to, hide that.
But in general, are you a guy who says, are you just go with the flow kind of guy, or are you also one of those people who's like, I need to do this, I need to act in a Rajamouli film? Then do you have like wish lists, or are you just like, whatever comes my way, I'm just going to do that?
Yeah, whatever comes my way, I'm going to do that. I never plan anything.
Okay.
So now, when I was struggling, I didn't had any work. So I had got plenty of time. I didn't know what to do with this time. I had heard that Jim Carrey used to sign checks that so much $1 million to someone when he was doing nothing. When he was, stand-up comedian, or he was working in a hotel or something. So that he had that dream that one day I have to do that. I heard sometime in 90s.
Right.
So I thought that, okay, I have a checkbook with me. Though I don't have money in the bank, but I have checkbook with me. So I used to write 1 lakh rupees and any name, a hypothetical name on that. And then I will tear it on. I've also heard that people make a wish list to work in Steven Spielberg's movie, all those things. So that time in 2008, there was this diary, and I used to write, the first name was Maniratnam. So that time I didn't know Rajamouli sir. So the first name was Maniratnam sir, then the second name was Satyanadikada sir, then Shaji Kala sir. Shaji Kala sir, I already worked, yeah. I mean, the top directors' names I used to write. So I used to think that it might happen to me also, that I would get to work with all these people. But it doesn't work that way actually. But now chances are there, because I'm getting offers, maybe not from Maniratnam sir's movie or Rajamouli sir's movie, but I'm getting offers from Telugu industry and Tamil industry. Tamil industry already had worked for 4 movies that got released also. The last was Thiruvalla. And after that also, at regular intervals, I used to
Your first was Adi Bhagwan.
the first was Sidhu Plus 2 with Bhagirath sir.
With Bhagirath, yeah. But you also did Adi Bhagwan.
Adi
right?
Bhagwan, yeah.
Yeah.
Adi Bhagwan, I had a very good role.
Yeah.
I was playing this Bombay police officer.
Yeah.
And I had dialogues in Hindi,
Yeah.
which I could say. But after that, Amir sir wanted me to dub in Tamil also.
Oh, okay.
So he made me dub in Tamil. So I said that, sir, that colloquial thing won't come. No, anyway, you are playing a Bombay police officer. Audience know that. So you don't need colloquial Tamil. So I dubbed the whole movie in Tamil also.
Nice.
So in Telugu also now I got this offer from Junior NTR's movie. But the problem is that, not a problem. It's a good thing that I don't have time. I have committed.
It's a problem of plenty.
A problem of plenty, yeah. So again, thank God. I don't have time right now. I am doing Malayalam movies. And I think that when we have movies in Malayalam, so it will be more stressful to go there and learn Tamil or Telugu, isn't it? That will be more stressful for me.
Right.
So as I said that I want peace, so I know Malayalam very well. And if I get some offers in Hindi, I will definitely. And in fact, I got Hindi web series offers also.
Okay.
From Excel Entertainments and Yashraj Productions also. But again, the date issues were there, because they needed dates almost for 6 months. Not every day shoot, but 1 month they needed 15 days, and the other month. So this maintain this continuity was a problem, because we finished one movie. The movies which I am playing the protagonist, we finished it in maximum 35 days.
Right.
Some movies we finished in 28 days also. So then when I go to the next movie, I have another look. So then maintain this continuity was a problem. Now I tell you about Thiruvalla. I went for the shooting in, I guess, that year, which year I don't remember, but let's say I went there in July and I started the shooting for 3 days. Then I did 3 Malayalam movies. One was Agashwani, second was Aadu1, third was VKP's one movie with Asif Ali. After completing these 3 movies, I'm going to the second schedule. That is after 6-7 months. So that much time it takes in other languages.
Yeah.
So maintaining the continuity is a big problem.
Yeah.
So that's why maybe people might take this as an excuse, but that is a fact.
No, but another way to look at it might be like, for a change, let me just relax in that time.
Yeah.
There is one schedule now, one schedule later. Instead of doing many movies, I can just maybe 2 months or 3 months I can relax.
Yeah, that is also there. But this relaxation won't come if I go there, because I have to learn the language.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But it's a good thing, Saiju, because the thing is, see, I think that life's always going to have some kind of stress. What you have is good stress.
Good stress, yeah.
Because you achieve stuff, and the stress is now, it's a good place to be in, right? That's what I meant when I said it's a good time to be Saiju Kurup. Whereas the bad stress is when you were in like Mayukam or something, and you couldn't control what's happening, and you didn't know what the future held, and that's the beginning stage, right? Or even when will I get other roles? Will I get? So this is I would say that this is, you may have stress,
Yeah, yeah.
but it's still a good stress.
No, I actually am enjoying.
Yeah,
That's not the thing that I'm not enjoying. See, everyone has got this, but I openly said this that, yeah, stress is there.
Yeah, yeah.
In all jobs.
Yeah.
Even for your job also, there will be stress. You have got traveling, all those things. You have to prepare for an interaction. All those things are there. And we have to take care of a family also in between. Children are studying, so we have to take care of that thing also. Then they will have some problems in the school or college. Then we have to deal with that also. So all these things are there.
I think
I'm not the only one.
The smartphones made things a lot easier
Yeah,
in
that's
terms of keeping in touch and all that. That's
Very true,
kind
very
of So it's not that you're, it's like the old days where if you went to office, you were no longer in touch with the family or outside world or something like that.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I think that's made it a little easier.
Yeah.
But do you get stressed from reviews? Online reviews now are everywhere. Does that thing a bit? Do you react to that?
Actually, reviews earlier, when these things started, I used to feel bad. The reviews, it actually started, not this video reviews, this actually started in 2008 and all, when on a website, people used to tease actors like me, saying that these people doesn't know acting and they came as lead and then now these people are flop actors and all. So those times, it was the first time when I was seeing something written about me on a website and I used to feel bad. And then I became friendly with all these people, though my acting was still bad at that time. And these people told me, see, you can't stop everyone writing bad about you. You have to improve yourself. So I thought that that's true. But how will I improve? I didn't know how to improve. But somehow, due to the experience of 28 movies, I polished my acting skills unknowingly and could do a better job. And then came this video reviews, YouTube reviews. So initially I thought that, okay, I felt bad, I accept that. But then these things, I remembered that these people used to say this. So these people also, I should take it positively, thinking that they didn't like it, so they're saying it. So I should improve.
Yeah.
Or I should select my character well, or I should select my movies well. But there is no formula for selecting a character or...
You can't, yeah.
Even AI can't do that. So now, if I feel entertained on a subject, I commit that subject.
Yeah.
So now, how the filmmaker makes it, I don't know. And my sensibility might not match other sensibility also.
Yeah.
So now, what I think is that Chitram I watched for 50, 60 times and it was a very big hit, which ran for 1 year.
Yeah.
Godfather ran for more than 1 year. It entertained me. I have watched it multiple times. So I think that, okay, when majority people likes a movie, it becomes a hit. And I also like these movies. So my thought process is that, okay, if I like a movie, majority people will like it. And that's how I select it. But then ultimately, sometimes it happens that people might not like it, which I liked.
Yeah. Some people have said that sometimes it's better not too much about it. If the subject seems somewhat interesting and the role seems somewhat interesting, then you just take a blind leap of faith and jump in, because
Correct.
if you try to control everything, you can't control it. Sometimes what you think is average might turn out to be very good. Sometimes what you think is going to be very good can turn out to be average. So just enjoy the journey and
Correct.
I don't know that works, but
No,
I
actually-
found that a very nice way to live by.
No, that's very true.
Yeah.
Even in my career also, it has happened that the movies which I thought that will be a big success bombed.
Aadu.
Aadu one, for example,
Yeah.
or Kelton Pattu, for example.
Yeah.
These movies bombed. And like a movie like Maligapuram, I knew that it's a very good story, well made, and it will be liked by the people. I never thought that it will be a blockbuster. And this will become a big thing all over India. I went to Rajasthan, Jodhpur to play cricket for CCL last year. And the airport people, security people and all, they recognized me. They don't know my name. But they said that, वो मल्लिकापुरम वाले actor हो ना? So this had so much reach.
Nice. It's so strange. So I hope you continue enjoying your journey, and I really look forward to watching Bharatanatyam and Jay Mahendran. And all the best to you for your first production venture.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Bharadwaj.
Thank you.
Thank you.
GT Holidays, South India's #1 travel brand.
Newly launched the Vivo V40 series, available now with exclusive offers at Bhuvika.
Jensen and Nicholson Paints. Whenever you see color, think of us.